Yeah. The skeleton, yes, is the framework of bones that protects and supports the soft tissue and the organs. Yeah. hmm There's what's known as the skeletal, pertaining to or relating to the skeleton. Yes. Yeah. Um, these bones, yeah. They happen to have some substances in them that need to be removed. Yeah. Now, since I do understand the skeleton of an actual person, yes. You have the skull and the bones of the face. Yeah. And then right here, you have this bone right here. Yeah. And then there's the skeleton. Yes. Connected to the bones in my arms. Right. You know, somebody's been doing a lot of experimentation using technology. Now, electricity might be nice in the muscles of the legs. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sonar. You could put it in the saliva or maybe the tear ducts. Yes. Anything involving water. Yeah. And then there's that Wi-Fi where you thought you used the 5G so that you could be the nose of everybody. Yeah. But why don't we look at the use of radiation so as to saturate, yes, the individual bones of those that are employees of the government? See, my thought is, yeah, you've got to get the nose off of you. Yeah. You got to stop reading each other's shit. You need to stop peeing each other. Yeah. And the thought of having sex through each other because you always come to find out, oh, if we load your bones, yes, and then you loaded each other when you needed to come to find out, yeah, you could just come all the radiation out of you right now. Now, could you get me all the known research about sewing into the bones of those that are employees of the government? Yeah. So as to convince them to not enforce the laws. Because I know of all the torture that I've endured where you tried to rip my back out. Yes. All the times that you ripped my teeth out right now. And then there's that skull. Now, it's not that difficult to sit and watch the TV while I radiate your bodies. Right now. I load your bones full of radiation. Yes. And then you blow. Could you give me all the known research involving the use of radiation and its effect on the bones? Yes. The central nervous system of the spinal cord. Yes. And the bone marrow. Now, for those of you that thought that we had to be on one another, I was concerned about Marilyn. I had designed a wedge as a type of a lift, yes, for the breasts of those that are concerned about breast size, yes. And I wanted to put a support for the spine so that you always walk upright. It's kind of like a girdle. Let's say, oh, look at you, Meryl Lee. You put some stuff. Oh, could you get me Marilyn's prenatal vitamins? It seems that somebody's been doctoring the prescription drugs. Yeah. hmm And then of the children, I wanted Marilyn and her 6 kids to reside with me. Now, the thought was, let's say you're wearing a garter belt, one of these that goes around the fat of the bellies, a little below the belly button. A lot of women have a little fat there. It's nothing really. I find it very attractive. But on the back side of it, yes, I wanted to put a support for the back and then up the spine, yes, and connect it to a type of brassiere that supports, yes, the actual fat of the breast so that your nipples are always pointed forward.